My name is Gilda Alvarez, and I work for the City of Salina Community Relations Division. I have worked in this position since January of 2017, so coming up on 2 years as a community relations specialist.
I am Julia Ramos, also work for the City of Salina Community Relations Division. I also started January 2017, and so we're almost coming up on our 2-year mark. I am the other community relations specialist in the office. The Community Relations Division focuses on advocating and education on fair housing, equal employment, and public accommodation. We also assist with filing discrimination cases on those 3 topics. I am the intake specialist, and so if you feel like you would want to come in and talk more about filing a discrimination case, I would be the employee that would assist you through the process of filling out the application and getting through the beginning parts of the process of filing a discrimination case. It would then go on to our investigator, and she would continue on with the process.
So once the case gets approved and it is something that falls within our jurisdiction to investigate and assist with, it does come on to me as the investigator, and I'll kind of create a detailed investigation plan to go with that specific case. And the investigation process itself will vary on how long it takes, but my goal at the end is to have provided a fair, complete picture of what is going on, so that then the case can go in front of the Human Relations Commission. And they are the ones who read the case and determine whether or not there has been cause or no probable cause of discrimination. And Chapter 13 of the city ordinance is what essentially describes to us what we have jurisdiction over, and that is what lays out the 3 different sections: the fair housing and equal employment and public accommodations. And Chapter 13 actually makes it unlawful within the City of Salina to commit any kind of discriminatory behavior or actions in those areas.
And this is a completely free service that the City of Salina provides. And so coming and talking to us, going through the process, at no time is there a cost for a community member to come in and start this process. So even if you have questions and you don't necessarily want to go through with the complete process, we always encourage people just to come in and have a conversation with us, or even give us a call on the phone, so we can just educate them a little bit more about what their rights are here in the City of Salina.
And typically, even if it's something that is not within our jurisdiction, a lot of the times we will refer, we'll have your next step person of who you can contact, usually at the state level, with the Human Rights Commission or HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development. The office in Kansas City is the regional office, so a lot of the times we refer folks on up there, and they're able to get more assistance. So
we are also a local resource for diversity and inclusion topics and presentations. We have provided several presentations for nonprofits and other organizations within the City of Salina. And it's as easy as just giving us a call and letting us know that you're interested in having somebody come out and talk to a group or your employees about specific topics. And we are able to, again, provide these services at no cost. And we tailor the presentations depending on what it is exactly that you're wanting to focus on with that specific presentation.
So for educational purposes, I feel like day to day, a lot of our educational efforts are on an individual basis. We take the Kansas Residential Landlord and Tenant Act, and we really break that down for folks when they come in our doors every day. that is the law for the state of Kansas that lays out the rights and responsibilities for both sides, for landlords and for tenants. So a lot of times when folks come into our office with a landlord or tenant concern, a lot of their question is, can my landlord do this, or can I do this as a tenant? And so we will refer them to the appropriate section of the Landlord-Tenant Act that kind of tells them what they can or can't do, and then it's up to them at that point to kind of make their own choice as to how they're going to proceed. But educationally, that's where it starts for us on a daily basis. We do some group education on the Fair Housing Act, which I would think you mentioned already. But educational efforts, we're definitely growing in trying to maybe be more specific or come up with more of a curriculum for the future of Salina.
I think we also, it's important to state our little disclaimer that we're not lawyers, so we can't give legal advice. And so when we say education, that truly is the limit as far as how much we can get into reviewing the Kansas Residential Landlord-Tenant Act with anybody that walks into the office or gives us a call. We try to review it and explain it so that whoever has that question understands it maybe a little bit better than they did before they walked into the office or gave us that phone call. And I realize it's usually a frustrating situation that you're going through. But at the end of the day, we try to just provide you with the options. And then as a tenant or landlord, you will decide what decision you're going to make.
If you have any other questions or you want to learn more about the Community Relations Division and the services we offer, we are located in room 101 of the City County building, which is at 300 West Ash here in Salina. Our phone number also is 785-309-5745, and you're welcome to give us a call or stop by at any point during normal business hours, which are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And again, that phone number is 785-309-5745.